Brian Bealer's rounding them up. You see it. It's July 1st, for sale, 1970 to 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass. This search comes from a couple subscribers. I believe we got 3 requests for Cutlass. First request, I believe, was for 1970 W2 442s, and I believe the other one was for 70 71s, and another request for 70 to 72. So we got all 3 subscribers searches right here in one search. You got to dig that. If you're new to the channel, we basically look up cars that are for sale currently for subscribers. That's something you're interested in. It's real easy and free to do. You just subscribe below. You drop in the comments below the make and the model you're looking for, and I will round them up for you. So let's get started with this search right here. It's going to be lowest to highest. It's going to be Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. That's the 2 sites we're on. And again, as of July 1st, these are all posted for sale. This first one's going to be a 71 Cutlass Shell, is what it says. $1,200. If you want to find this ad, you just go to Indiana, punch in 71 Cutlass Shell, and this ad will come up. It says all the parts pretty much sold. Floorboards and the quarter panels are cut off. Clean title, solid frame. That's what it says, and that's all it says. So it does say clean title, but you got to dig that. There's only one picture, so I guess he's wanting $1,200 for a title. Need a title? Hit him up. On to another one. It's going to be a 72 Olds Cutlass here for $1,500. Listed 5 days ago in Georgia. And I gotta tell you, I've seen this car 3 times posted tonight. The other 2 ads, he wanted $3,500, he wanted $2,500. We took the cheapest one, which is $1,500, listed 5 days ago. Scroll down, looks like his better half has finally listed it as well. So it says 72 Cutlass 442 roller. A lot of parts to go along with it. Not sure if it's all there, but there's a lot. No motor, no transmission. Will need to be towed. I want this car gone. Been asking my husband to get it gone for a year now. I'm motivated in selling it. So yeah, you take $1,500 out there. You might want to catch when he's not at home, and as long as the title is in her name or she's got him to sign it up, I don't know. Sounds like the wife's about to throw this car out the yard. So it says 442. Doesn't look like a 442. It looks pretty gutted. And unfortunately, she didn't take any pictures of any of those parts. $1,500 price, 5 days ago, Georgia. On to another one. This is a 71 Olds Cutlass S Coupe 2-door here. You almost got a feel for dude, right? Did look like there was a Camaro in the background, so I'm sure he's got something other than just that Cutlass. This is listed 14 weeks ago. I'd be in trouble if I had a wife like that. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Clean title on this. Got to dig that. It says it right here. But then it says parts only car. Frame is shot, but do have a VIN title. $600. So that's pretty cheap for a title there. And he's got prices on every other part. So the title, I guess, is $600. Quarters cut off of it. Yeah. On to another one. That's a shame. He's just going to cut that car up. On to another one. This is 72 Olds Cutlass S Coupe here. 2-door. 2 Grand, Texas, listed a day ago. It's a 72 Olds Cutlass complete car, missing the hood. It says complete car, then it says missing the hood. So I don't know how the hell it's a complete car if it's missing the hood, but that engine looks like it's halfway yanked out. Someone started taking the motor and trans out. Decent body, little rust, and the floor pan. Still a very beautiful car. Asking $2,000, no title. So you'd have to go give the other dude $600. On to another one. You gotta dig it. We got a bunch of them under 10 grand. This is always a great search. I started putting this search together a little after midnight. See, now it's a little after 4 a.m. So it'll be a premiere. This episode will premiere tonight, probably 8 p.m. That's on the East Coast. That's when we premiere all of our videos. And if there's more than one search in a day, then it'd be after 8 or after this video. So at 8:30, 9 o'clock, there could be another rounding them up. We do have a couple other requests sitting here. 69 to 70 Impala will probably be the next search if I do another one tonight. It says title and hand on this. Solid whole car. It's a 4-door. Sitting in the weeds. Well, it's $2 grand. It's listed in Texas. And it says your lowball offer on top of the listed price. So if you lowball, add the price of the car plus your lowball offer. Something, I don't know. On to another one. It's been on here for, it doesn't even say, so I never like an ad that doesn't say how long it's been on here. On to another one. I don't know what's up with Facebook Marketplace lately, man. I've been having trouble keeping pages open. It's been wanting to like freeze up the computer and put it back to the small version of finding them. This is 1971 Olds Cutlass here for $2,500, listed a week ago in Georgia. See the front clip, engine, trans, interiors all out of it. As we got a early morning rounding them up train coming through. And this one here says 271 Cutlass bodies. So if I noticed it was two different cars. But apparently it is. Midday Adventures, it said in that one. I don't know. So apparently you're getting two bodies. There's not much info, so you just have to hit him up. So this is a week ago in Georgia. On to another one. It's going to be our first Craigslist ad. It's going to be in Macon. It's going to be in Georgia. 72 Cutlass. That's how you put it in. 72 Oldsmobile Cutlass. 13 days ago, so just under 2 weeks. With AC, clean title. Car is complete. With seats, motor, transmission. Will need carburetor, battery, hood. But the motor and transmission worked prior to the vehicle sitting down. I don't know. It don't look like it runs to me. It does have a console automatic in it. But again, after saying complete car, there's no hood, there's no grill, no bumpers. We're considering a complete car. $3 grand on that one. And again, it was our first Craigslist ad 13 days ago. Back to Facebook Marketplace. This is 72 Olds Cutlass S Coupe 2-door, which is abbreviated to 2D. That's what you punch in. North Carolina area 4 weeks ago. $3,500 for this one. It says posting for a friend. 442 all the parts. No motor, no transmission, factory wheels. Good project. There's a set of quarter skins laying there on top of it, and I see the driver's side quarters already cut off. Did say 442, but I'm not so sure about that. You'd have to hit him up, find out if that's what he's really got or not. It's $3,500, listed a week ago. North Carolina. On to another one. Gonna be in Wisconsin here. It's gonna be a 70 Olds Cutlass S Coupe for $4,300. So it's a roller with the 455 sitting in it, 350 trans. 90% of the parts are there to finish. Zero lowball offers. There's only one picture, man, so you'd have to hit him up and see if he's got more pictures. That could be a great deal. Just he don't show you a lot. On to another one. We don't usually run one picture ads or the price of $1. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't run deceiving ads, man. We always try to find cars people are really wanting to, there, so I need to free up space. Thanks for letting me know. I got constantly keep deleting off video footage. So, and this is like a new computer that, I don't know, I didn't think it'd have those kind of problems being the gaming computer that I bought, but onto the search. It's a 72 Olds 442, $4,500, 2 weeks ago, Michigan. Try not to run bullshit ads. So if the guys aren't really looking to sell it or just want to show off their car, and that's even got stretched into, I shouldn't even say it like that no more, because we've started pressing these prices way up into just ridiculous, you know, what people are wanting for stuff. This is $4,500. Those look like a lot of the parts here. I'm seeing 442 on them. I'm seeing it somewhat cleaned up and painted half of the frame. This would be a bitch to move. So unless you got like 2 dozen people you can take with you to set this thing back on the frame, and even then, the frame didn't have any suspension or rear end in it or nothing. So moving this is just going to be a pain in the ass. I guess if you got a cart, you can stick on it. A wheel cart on the body on there. This you can just toss up on a trailer, but I don't know. Something you're looking to buy, that's quite a project to get, just to get it home, I would think. It's in Michigan, $4,500. On to another one. It's a 72 Olds Cutlass here for $5 grand 4 weeks ago, Findlay, Ohio. Got this in Vegas. Not a rust bucket. 350 bench seat. Did run and drive when he first got it. It's been sitting for a few years. That's what it says. He's actually got quite a few Cutlasses too. So this guy could have more than one ad on here today. I know he's got more than one for sale for sure. That's not a bad looking car. Again, the price is $5,000, so we're up to $5,000 already. It's gonna be a 70 Oldsmobile here. That's what it's listed as. It's gonna be 4 weeks ago, Cincinnati, Ohio. Got a 442 mm on the trunk and on the fenders. Says it's a 442 real 70 Cutlass 442 with the VIN 344. So I don't know if that's what you need to look for. Apparently we're going to keep getting pop-ups on my computer because like I said, we were freezing up there a couple times too along the making of this video. And again, I've looked through a ton of Cutlasses to put this episode together. This is a real 70 Cutlass 442 here, and I haven't read them all out, so I have no idea what the next one might bring. I did find a pick of the day just because of what it was. This needs total restoration. The floor and the trunk real solid, needs some patches. Does not run. Needs a gas tank, $5,000 or best offer. So looking for a real 442. This could be one, and that's a hell of a deal on it for $5,000, I would think. Did have the bucket seats in it. I don't know if it's automatic on the floor or not. I don't see a column shifter on it, so you just have to hit him up, check it out. He knows what he's got. He's got quite a few Cutlasses. You've seen him in the backgrounds there. So I have a hard time believing he doesn't know what it is. On to another one. It's a 72 Olds Cutlass here for $5,300. 8 weeks ago, again in Ohio. Clean title. It's got an Olds 455 rocket engine, rebuilt 350 trans, 12 bolt rear end. Interior's all there, needs redone, no trades. The mileage ain't correct. I don't know, we've seen the rear end laying on the ground, that wasn't good. So that's another 12 bolt just to go with it. Check them out, something you're interested in. 8 weeks ago, Ohio, $5,300. I think that was a good price on that. Dig that old Offenhauser intake. On to another one. 1972 Oldsmobile Cutlass Coupe 2-door again. $5,500. And it's also in Ohio 2 weeks ago. So we've got quite a few of them here in Ohio. Still got the AC on this one. You got to dig that. I don't dig that the air cleaner's missing. They've been running it with no air cleaner. There's another round them up train roars in on us. I hate the steering wheel. Got a bunch of parts stowed in there. Man, this must be a parts car. Look how hard that son of a bitch has been hit. So it's 72 Cutlass Supreme, 352 barrel car. Runs and starts. Also included the 70 Cutlass S parts car. No motor, no transmission. Well, so there you go. You get a parts car too. It's been hit severely hard. Price on that was $5,500, man. That looks like quite a deal. On to another one. Should have maybe been pick of the day, right? 72 Olds Cutlass here, $5,500. No shortage of these, I can tell you that. And it gets to be some really nice ones here at the end. So listed a day ago, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Obviously these first ones we start off at cheap prices are mostly projects, you know. Those look like this has been shot in some pretty good sealer. Got the bumpers for it. Got a nice looking engine down in it. $5,500. It says 4-speed. Non-running. Have all the glass and trim seats, etc. So my new pick of the day. This might be the only 4-speed on the episode, and I'm digging that. So there's one to go check out. In Michigan, listed 1 day ago. $5,500 to manual 4-speed. On to another one. This is going to be a 70 Olds Cutlass S Coupe, $59.95, listed 12 hours ago, again in Ohio. Got some SST look rims on it. Got a lot of rust. Definitely looks like it's a Ohio car. Got the inner fenders in it. Gotta love that. Looks like the radiator was gone. There we go. Why not? I don't have much tire left on the back of it. It's $59.95. Running driving project. Does need some body work. Floor pans are good. Needs rear quarters. Trunk pan. Frame solid. 350 Vortec turbo. 350 trans. Yep. Looking to trade. No motorcycles. No boats. No RVs. Cash is king. Pretty cool looking Cutlass right there. 12 hours ago, $59.95. On to another one. This is 71 Cutlass for $6,500. Listed a week ago in Columbus, Ohio. So needs full restoration. Has blown head gaskets. $6,500 best offer. Got his phone number on it. She's been hitting the quarter panel pretty good. So that's going to be fun fixing that. I'd imagine that bumper's junk too. Doesn't really show you a good picture of the bumper. Needs full restoration, $6,500. On to another one. It's back to Craigslist. This is going to be in Lakeland. It's a 1970 Cutlass. And he's got Cutlass with one S. $7,500. It's going to be Florida. This is one of the 2 or 3 four-doors we've showed. So you gotta remember, I'm digging the four-doors and the station wagons. I didn't include any Vista Cruiser wagons on this episode. I think we got enough searches the way it is. If you're looking for a four-door, that'd be the first one I think we've showed. Or I think there might have been one earlier there too, sitting in the weeds. I might have just been talking about some other shit and not getting on the car, and we might even skip past it. But Florida, looking for one, $7,500. Got some big wheels on it. It's orange. I dig orange. Also got a club on it, so I'd be careful in the neighborhood to go get it. On to another one. It's gonna be a 70 Olds Cutlass S Coupe here, $7,500. 2 weeks ago, Georgia. This looks like a pretty clean car that they just painted. So you gotta dig the 442 hood. But I really hate the wheels, man. Well, the front ones aren't bad, but you couldn't catch me dead in that one. Those on it. On to another one. Georgia, clean title. Just shell. That's it. That's all you're getting is a painted shell for that. I wouldn't buy that one. For some reason we're on his profile instead of his car. So let's click onto his car. It's going to be a 72 Olds Cutlass here. Coupe, 2-door, $9,000. 16 weeks ago. It's been on here for a while. Man, it's a decent looking car for Ohio. Did see lower quarters routed out on the passenger side. That's it for photos. Clean title, 9K firm. Running drives, 350 small block. Don't ask if it's available. So let's cruise on to another one. It's going to be on Craigslist, St. Louis, 72 Olds Cutlass, 442, $9,600. We're going to start getting into some nice ones here, man, soon. It's been posted 2 weeks. I don't like the painted back bumper, man. That back bumper looks blowed out. I don't know what we're looking at there, but it didn't look good. Looked like literally red tape over the lens areas or something. Interior looked decent. Paint don't look bad. It's got Mustang taillights in it. So you heard it right. They chopped out that bumper and put Mustang taillights in there. I mean, I literally thought it was tape. It looks horrible, man. So you're going to need a bumper and taillights if you buy this one for $9,600. On to another one. That looked awful, man. 72 Olds Cutlass here, coupe, $10,000, Georgia. All the clear's peeled off it, but I dig the interior. Red LS swapped. Text for information. Didn't show an LS in there, did it? Maybe it did. Can hardly see the engine. Georgia, $10,000. On to another one. 72 Olds Cutlass here for $10,000. Chicago, Illinois. Listed 16 weeks ago. And yeah, man, I'm digging this one. It's a pretty good looking car. Except for the big dent in the quarter panel, right? Yep, quarter didn't look very good. Trunk's full of parts. There's an engine strip down there too. Let's have the console. The console automatic shifter. I'm digging it. Okay, and we're doing ad. Just trying to see what this car's really worth. It's been sitting 15 years in garage. It's got a 455 ripped up in parts. I don't know, man. You think it's worth 10 grand? Hitting that quarter panel, I don't know if it's worth 10 grand. Maybe if it had a quarter skin coming with it. On to another one. Even then, that's a lot of work, man. Back to Craigslist. Going to be Houston, 1970 Olds Cutlass, 12 grand. 26 days ago. I'm digging the interior. Definitely all looks custom. No AC on it anymore. Compressor's gone. Looks like a new deck lid. Interior is definitely impressive. But I hate the wheels. Looks like the bumper's all jacked up too. It's a 70. Gotta dig that. And he really tried to make it shine by coming out here with the hose and wetting it down. But it still didn't help it look any better. The black paint's wasted. Car needs paint. The old garden hose didn't work, man. It's in El Paso, so that explains why the paint's burnt off it, right? Got a nice little printout on it. It was updated 4 days ago. You can see here at the bottom. So he still got it. It's clean title. Had a lot of photos. It's got some good information on there. On to another one. I don't think it's worth 12. This is going to be in Sacramento. Updated pics. Oldsmobile 72 Cutlass Supreme, 12,000. Like compared to this one. And this is a 4-door. So extremely nice looking 4-door right there for 12. 19 days ago. The ad has not been updated. It's in Sacramento. On to another Craigslist. See, as the price goes up, we got a lot more Craigslist ads on here. It's in Atlanta, 70 Olds Cutlass, 455 SX, 12.5, 23 days ago. He updated the ad 12 days ago. At least that's not a steering wheel looking like that. You can actually pull that off and throw it away. I don't know. He goes on with the SX as a 455 car. Look at the chunks of Bondo that fell out of this. He's wanting 12.5 for this. I'm sorry. I see pictures like this. There's no way this car is 12.5. Imagine how much more Bondo's in this car if it's just Bondo that much right there. On to another one. We didn't even read it out. They probably had a 455, but I would stay away from shit like that. With the prices we've seen on some of these earlier ones where you really see what you're getting, I don't know, man. You got to be cautious when you go buy one of these painted cars. This one's going to be in Albuquerque, and it's a 1970 Cutlass S for 12.5, 9 days ago. It's really easy to pack mud in there, break out an air file, and smooth it all out, and make it look like it's a nice car. So, if you're a first-time buyer going to look at something, make sure you take somebody that knows what they're looking at with you. Never hurts. Better to be safe than sorry, right? So this one's got a 330 horse, 4V, runs strong. I don't know what the hell that means either. It looks like a 350 rocket to me. On to another one. This is a decent looking car. It's in Denver, 1972 Cutlass Classic. Muscle, that's what you punch in. 14.5, 14 hours ago. So that wheel there looks pretty good. I dig wooden wheels. It just looks, I mean, other than the button, it looks appropriate to be in there. So I didn't like the wheels in that picture right there. But I love these ones. American Racing's on there, look great. So 14.5, I don't know. Tell me, less than 14 hours ago, he's got a nice printout on it. Nice 750 Holly on it, 350 Olds, W31 motor. With the number 7 heads, dual exhaust. Check it out, he's got a nice printout on it. And it looks good. Again, the area was Denver on that one. We don't get a lot of cars in Denver. On to another one. It's going to be back to Ohio. 72 Oldsmobile Cutlass S Coupe 2-door, 15,000. 6 weeks ago. I'm going to tell you some crappy photos. I don't like the seats at all. And I don't like about 6 or 7 of the photos he's got. Just doesn't look, man, I don't know what it have, a cow hood on it? So it's got a Chevy cow hood on it. I don't see 15,000 there. On to another one. off of his profile. Man, apologize about these being like that, but I've had some issues with my computer here tonight. 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass, not wanting to cooperate here on July 1st. 16,000 on this one. 2 weeks ago, Georgia. Got some halogen lights in it. I don't know about the Chevy rallies on it, man. I like the Oldsmobiles better on Oldsmobiles, but that's me. It does look like a big black Chevy in this too. 402 big black Chevy 60 over. So there you go. Got new school AC on there. It's a nice car, man. If you like big black Chevy and Chevy wheels on your Oldsmobile, had digital gauges in it. So we're explaining out some of that money, right? 16,000 on this thing, or actually it was saying 18K your best offer, and he's dropped it down to 16. So 2 weeks it's been on here, Georgia. I don't know, the paint looked pretty nice on it. We got some seam sealer where they put a new trunk paint in it. On to another one. It's going to be in Wichita. It's a 70 Oldsmobile low miles. That's what you'd punch in. 16.5 3 days ago. I'm digging it, man. Those wheels look good on it too. Still got a lot of the AC there, including the condenser and pump, so could actually have air conditioning in this. It's a 70 Olds Cutlass 2-door with 56,000 original miles. Gold with gold interior. Has cold factory air with new hoses and charged R12. You gotta love that. It's our first running driver with air conditioning. 70. 16.5, man. That car looks nice. There's one to check out. 3 days ago on that ad. On to another one. That could have been pick of the day. This is going to be a 71 Oldsmobile Cutlass S Coupe. 16.5 5 days ago, Wisconsin. Looks like some really sweet paint, but man, I'm hating the black bumper and black grille. I first looked at this, I thought that the headlight bezels and grille and bumper were missing. So I guess I'm a purist when it comes to steering wheels and chrome bumpers, kind of, man. I mean, there are certain cars you can paint the bumpers, but just don't think this Cutlass is one of them. Seen some tubular A-arms, dual quad intake. Got some cool parts coming with it, but I really hate the painted bumpers. That's me, 16.5, Wisconsin, 5 days ago, if you're interested in that one. On to another one. Man, I like the looks of the paint on this one, but man, I can't stand the wheels. It's in Dallas, 1971 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme for 17.5, listed 5 days ago. The black top, the blue paint. Man, this thing looks nice. So with the right set of wheels, it's got a Grant GT wheel in it. So set of wheels and original steering wheel. I'd be liking it a lot more myself. 17.5 on that one. Does say clean title, original 54,000 miles, and again only been posted for 5 days. On to another one. This was a big search with a lot of results. It's going to be on Craigslist here, and it's Long Island 1972 Olds Cutlass S convertible 17.9 2 days ago. And just look how much better than wheels look than that last car we were just looking at. Hands down, this thing looks way better just because of the wheels. So this is a rag top. Does say convertible in the ad. Does show a little bit of rust. A couple spots that are bubbled out. Actually, it was quite a few spots, including the deck lid. Both quarters. Some really nice white interior. White top that works. Trunk definitely needs freshened up. Does have a matte spare tire, the jack, some beauty rings. I'm digging it, man. What a nice looking car. I don't know about 17.9, but you know how cash is king. Check them out. 2 days ago. Clean title. On to another one. We're almost up to 20,000, right? We're going to be in Denver again. This is the second one we found in Denver. It's going to be 72 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme for 19,000. That's nice looking paint. Nice looking interior. It's got a bench on the column, automatic. Not a bad looking car, man. It's at 19,000. Tell me it's 350, 350. 55,000 miles is what it's saying. So check him out. Something you're interested in, hit Josh up. He's got his contact number on there. Just go to Denver, punch in 72 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme. It'll come up. On to another one. It's going to be in San Diego, 1970 Olds Cutlass muscle car. That's how you'd punch this one in. We're finally at that 20,000. This has been posted for 3 weeks. And yep, they chopped the hood out on this one. Got himself a race car. Either that or they bolted it to the hood. They don't even open it to show you. It says the 383 Chevy stroker motor on it. So on to another one. This is a nice looking car, but 20,000 for this 1972 Olds Cutlass S Coupe. 2 days ago, Texas. Clean title. Not a 442. It's a clone. So with that being said, I don't know if it's 20,000. I do dig the wheels. Again, they look better than Chevy Rallies in my opinion, but I don't like how the dash is rotted, man. So it's a clone and it's got a rotted dash, so the windshield's got to come out. That's not good. I don't know what he's showing you on the bumper. The corners are hit and rusted. Chips. This is disturbing for a car for 20,000. It's got some kind of piece of sheet metal on the rocker, and this just looks all distorted back here. Like this is probably all Bondo. Oh, even up the door, I see Bondo in the door. So up close, this is the kind of things you'll see. It's like, so like right here, it could actually be the clear coat, and there's a drip right here that's dried. So the car's definitely been smacked and packed together. That's the kind of things you gotta worry about when you're paying 20,000 for a car. On to another one. The steering wheel looks good. I like to at least put the right horn button on it. On to another one. And I dig these colors, man. The blue and the white. This thing looks great. Again, I don't like the painted bumpers or grills. Headlight bezels, that's me. San Francisco Bay Area, and he wants 23,000 for it. It was listed 21 days ago. He's only got like 5 photos on here. Shows it's got a nice headliner, and I do dig the blue and the white. It's sharp. Other than them painted bumpers, I'm digging that one a lot. Something you're interested in, San Francisco Bay Area, that's probably priced appropriately, I would imagine. On to another one for a car out there anyway. 1971 Olds Cutlass here, coupe, 24,000, listed 12 weeks ago in Michigan. It looks like it's squatted in the back end for some reason. Some nice big wheels on it. Nice clean looking 350 in there too. Don't think it had the AC pump on there, so it does have the bracket for it, but it's missing. Some nice looking black interior. And with black interior, why did you go with green paint, right? 71 Cutlass, fresh paint, 22-inch wheels, refreshed 350, new trim. That's all it says. Yep, 24,000 for that one. On to another one. It's going to be in Cincinnati here. It says 71 Cutlass, 25,000, 17 days ago. I dig the hood. I don't know about that big old spoiler on there. So that's that W30 spoiler, right? It's been restored with crate engine transmission. So then if they say crate engine, don't show it to you. I'd almost bet it's got a Chevy motor in it. On to another one. We got some purple one here. So South Florida 72 Cutlass, 25,000 for this purple one. Check out the door skins, man. You gotta dig that. That took some work to do that. The whole dash, everything inside this car has been customized crazy. And I'm digging it, man. It looks super clean, super good. That might be the baddest ass one we've seen yet, man. It's purple. So yeah, if you're gonna throw in an aftermarket steering wheel, I mean, that's the way to do it, man. You aftermarket it all. That's a badass custom interior, man. I bet you hear him coming. 24 days ago in this ad. Selling 72 Cutlass, everything included. Needs a little work. Call. South Florida, man. You looking for a pimp one? You definitely be pimping up in that one, man. Can't get over the work they did in the dash, man. Looks like 2 on-screen monitors here too. I'm digging it, man. What a badass looking car for $25,000. That's a lot of work somebody put into just that interior. On to another one. Could be in Cincinnati here, reduced. 1972 Cutlass Supreme, 51,000 miles, 25,000 bucks. So it's orange, black stripe, black top. Got the spoiler on it. Got the factory wheels on it. That is a nice car. Buckets, console. Nice headliner. Man, that car is just absolutely beautiful. 25,000, 18 hours ago, Cincinnati. On to another one. That's why I was kind of harsh on some of these ones, saying, man, it wasn't worth that. Because, I mean, 25,000, and that son of a bitch is mint, you know. On to another one without doing any work. Again, take a magnet with you. 1971 Oldsmobile Cutlass. That car looked too clean to be full of mud. Coupe two-door here, 25,000. Cincinnati, Ohio. But that's not to say it wasn't. Thought we already looked at this one. But maybe not. It's got Kragers and spoiler. And this one we just said it only had 2 photos. Probably had a 350 in it. It is the one we just looked at. And that is a small block Chevy. So I definitely called that shit right. Because that's that same car as the one before. Right there. So my bad. That one got by me. It was on Craigslist. He's got it listed as Illinois here. This is the different one. This one's actually badass. So on to the next one. This is 72 Oldsmobile Cutlass S Coupe 2-door, 25,000 Illinois. And man, I dig this. The white on the rims definitely don't match the white on the car, which would kind of be a problem for me. But I'm digging the console, digging the steering wheel, digging the seats. It's a clean car. Under the hood, got factory air. I'm digging this car, man, a lot. This is a nice one. 350 AC works, blows cold air. Storage kept. You want a really nice car? They got brand new exhaust on it. Floors look mint. This is a nice one. That might be the nicest one we've seen. Other than the white being off on the rims. You can always change the wheels. Repaint the rims. Does have the BD rings on this set. On to another one. Tries to hide that white not matching as well, but fortunately it's pretty noticeable. This one's going to be in Bend, which is California, right? No, it's Oregon. So our first Oregon ad, one picture. He wanted $28.5 for it. On to another one. Doesn't really show you. It's going to be in Atlanta. 1972 Cutlass Supreme for $29,000 14 days ago, so 2 weeks. Clean looking car right here. Cream yellow, white interior. Matching rims. I'm digging it. Price is $29,000. One family owned. Garage kept through all its life. It's got Flowmasters with 442 bugle exhaust tips on it. You gotta dig those tips they made for these. It's got 442 rear bumper, 442 steering wheel. I didn't notice that stuff. So that's a 442 wheel, and that's why I'm digging it, right? Cool looking car, $29,000. That's what you're looking for, Atlanta. There's one. On to another one. This is going to be $28,988. I think we went out of price order a little bit. We did, or no? Yep, we did. This one should have been before the last one. South Florida, 71 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme 2-door Coupe S, $28,988. About a month ago. It's been updated 9 days ago. So I dig the brown. That's definitely different. The wheels look good on it. Got the one white stripe up the middle. That was kind of cool. Got a nice vinyl top. Look how nice the interior is, man. You gotta love that. What a nice looking car. For under 30. So you gotta love that. Compared to other searches we see where really nice cars start coming in. Now this one's under 30. That's a nice looking car right there. On to another one. It's gonna be in Winston-Salem. It's a 71 Oldsmobile Cutlass S for $30,000. Yeah, real bad photos. Only 4 of them. There's a printout on it if you want to read it. If it's your area. It was posted a day ago. On to another one. Again, they're going to be a car with painted bumpers. It's a 72 Olds Cutlass convertible, 2-door. At least he's got convertible in the ad. $30,000 for this, listed 20 weeks ago in Michigan. The wheels match, so I dig that. Kind of like the black stripe, I just don't like the black bumpers. Not a fan of it looking like the bumpers are missing, but I gotta tell you, it's way nicer than that Mustang disaster taillight one we seen. On to another one. We're getting up there in the prices, but these were both convertibles. This is a 71 Olds Cutlass convertible, low miles in Cleveland. $34,000 for this one. I don't know about those spoke rims. They don't look bad, man. They're clean. Whole car looks clean. Definitely got a nice shine on it. Got the top down. I don't know if he shows you the top up or not. There you go. With the top up. Nice looking car. 3 days ago. Really cool looking blue interior. Dark blue paint. Nice beautiful top. Again, showed it up. It's not all baggy. It looks like it actually shuts right. I'm liking it, man. If a convertible is what you're looking for, and $34,000 is not out of the price range, there you go. On to another one. This was almost my pick of the day right here. I do love this one. This was 4-speed. This would have been pick of the day. So 1972 Olds Cutlass S Coupe. $35,000 for this one. It's in Georgia. I don't know about his first photo being the door open. But man, that's how mine would look if I had one. Right there. Posted 6 days ago, Georgia. Clean title. 72 Olds Cutlass. AC, 86,000 miles. Got a rebuilt, period correct, 455. With the C heads, W30 cam installed. Came out of a 69 Olds Hearst. Yes, she's a beast. Less than 3,000 miles on it since the rebuild. AC and heater core not mounted, but car comes with them, so you gotta love that, man. Actually does have air conditioning, just not been put back on yet. I don't like how the ground's wet, so obviously the car's just been wet, and we got a better shine on there than what you're probably gonna see when you go to look at it. So something you always want to look for in people's photos is if they ran the hose over it, and they definitely ran the hose over it. But look how great the photos look. I mean, even when you don't get there and the paint don't look that nice, it's still look good in the pictures that you took, right? So I love the steering wheel, console, interior. Got a club in it. Yep. 455. So I don't know about putting the brackets and getting that AC back on there, but that would be the next biggest thing to get back on this car. I'm digging it. Again, this would probably be the way mine would look. I like the Kragers on it. I like the Hearst Olds. Slash on the deck lid there with the big spoiler. I don't know about the spoiler. But on to another one. That's a nice one. No doubt about it. Indianapolis. Same guy that was selling those cars we did in the other episode where every other picture is just a hair off from the other one. So this is a car lot somewhere selling this. I don't know about his pictures, man. He never really goes in under the hood or inside them or in the trunk or nothing. Says it's 2-door Supreme American muscle car. I don't know if it's a real deal or not. They can be removed, it says. The decals can be removed. So if it was the real deal, you wouldn't want to remove the decals. So this is just a clone. He's wanting $36,000 for it. Again, Florida Beach. But then it's in, that's where he has it posted, but it's actually in Indianapolis. On to another one. That car lot cracks me up the way they're doing these cars, man. And he is in Florida. So even though the car's in like Florida area, he's listed in Indianapolis. I said that backwards. So even though the ad is listed in Indianapolis, this is a place in Florida. And I started thinking about those pictures again. So these are definitely pictures of the ocean in Florida. On to another one. 72 Olds Cutlass here, 39,000, listed 8 weeks ago in Georgia. So I dig the hood, I dig the wheels, I dig the stance. This is a badass looking car. So it didn't have air conditioning, and we couldn't whip that thing far enough out into the ocean. As far as the steering wheel, the seats look like some soft leather out of something. I don't know if the big headrest looked too dorky in there or not, but I guess if you rip the headrests off of them, the seats could probably be doable. So I'm $40,000 for this. Rebuilt motor. For more information, feel free to reach out. On to another one. This is going to be in Phoenix here. 1970 Olds Cutlass 442 4-speed. So, my new pick of the day. 44.5, listed 20 days ago. Looks like it's at a car lot. And it looks like a bunch of really good photos around the outside. Not one time does he show you the 4-speed under the hood or nothing. So I hate that. You'd have to just go check this place out if you're in Phoenix area looking for a 442 4-speed. Money's not an option. 44.5 for that one. The money's going to get more on each one from here on out. Obviously, it's going lowest to highest. It's going to be another one in Denver. 1970 Cutlass, Oldsmobile Cutlass W31, 55,000, 16 days ago. So I got a staple shifter in this one. I dig the American racing wheels. No, I take that back. This is a 4-speed in this one. So definitely digging this one. 55,000, y'all. So, looking for a nice one. 16 days ago, Denver. Damn, that's a nice one right there. On to another one. We are now at the 70 Cutlass SX again. Rare, only 7,903 convertibles ever made. That's what it's saying. 58,495 bucks. Rhode Island. So the SX is what that one guy wanted a bunch of money for, that rough one, but it wasn't a convertible. So there you go. Convertible with your wing. If you like that wing, it's got it. Also had the correct steering wheel in it. So nice looking car. Had the his, hers automatic. Gotta dig that. You've never seen one of these, man. It shifts normal over here. Put it on this side and you can slap it. So, really cool car. It's got a nice printout with the phone number and damn near $60,000 price tag on it. So, on to another one. And we're at 59.5 on this one. It's a 70 Olds Cutlass convertible 2-door in Illinois. I don't know, this one just looks better. So, if you like that yellow-black combo that we see so much. That's a nice one. 59.5. And with the top down. So I do like the black top. With the black trimmings. Nice car. Nice bumpers. Nice paint. And real big nice price. Clean title. 442 convertible. Special order. Color paint. Sebring yellow. 455 automatic. 12 volt air conditioning. California car with only 82,000 original miles. Bucket seats, center console. Hers dual gate. Original wide oval spare. Original numbers matching. On to another one. This is going to be a 70 Olds Cutlass W30. So it's the only one we've seen listed like that. Indiana. Listed 9 weeks ago. Excuse me. Pretty long episode. I think we're almost up to an hour here. That's a pretty long episode. So this here was a 70 Olds 442 W30 numbers matching car. No low ballers, please. It is the real deal, cash only. That's what it says. And it looks all correct. So you gotta dig that. I don't know if it's originally red or not, but what a beautiful looking 442 right there. With a beautiful big price. Dig the rear end. Yeah, it's got some of the original stuff still on there, so doesn't mean it's original without seeing them numbers, right? So numbers are everything. You're paying money, that kind of money for a car. which would relate a lot with the pick of the day. So it's going to be on Craigslist, Quad Cities. It's going to be in Illinois. And it's $49,950. So it's not like me to pick a $50,000 car for the pick of the day. But this thing's pretty sick. So it's a 72 Hurst Olds Cutlass. Again in Illinois, posted 2 days ago, and I'm digging it. So it does look like it's a factory original pace car with the retractable roof, which was really limited. I'm digging the whole Hurst Olds on the back, the paint job, the look. This car is badass. So is it too much money? I don't know, you tell me. I think if you're going to spend that kind of money buying something that's limited with the roof and the Hurst, and if this is all original, this thing's only going to go up in price, people. So this is my pick of the day. But there was a lot of nice ones on there before 10 and 5 grand even. If you're looking for a project, and that's how, again, how this channel all started out, is we was looking for cars 5 grand and under, deals for people to buy stuff and get a good deal on it. So again, if you're looking for something and you'd like me to round them up for you, it's really easy to do. You just subscribe below, drop in the comments below the make and the model, and I'll round them up for you. Hope you all dig it. Big thumbs up, and peace out.